I did not expect to be in the runner seat for this event, so...
And yet you are.
Yeah, you know, here we go. As it turns out, having like a 26 estimate run in your back pocket always comes in handy.
Yeah.
When everybody's going under estimate at this event. What's up with that?
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm still...
Okay, there's hope?
Yeah. Something like that.
So, I've also got Jangle with me.
Hi,
Janglestorm.
I'm Janglestorm. This is a cute game. I love cute games.
There's Cap.
Yeah.
Meow.
And Xita here. He's
Hi.
up next. I'll be doing commentary for that.
Yeah.
Let's just select this empty file and I'll be ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so this is Gato Roboto. First thing right away, which I'm gonna do is hold the right shoulder button and jump, which skips through text. And that's the first speed strat. Hold the 2 buttons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds difficult.
It's pretty good. So, currently we're this cute little kitty and we're trying to find our mech suit. With the mech suit, you can shoot a gun. If you're not in a mech suit, you can press the shoot button to meow.
So why would you ever get a mech suit?
I mean, things, you know, I need to blow things up.
And why does a kitty have a mech suit?
Because it's a very smart, good kitty.
Okay. Yeah.
Kitty knows what to do with it.
So these guys, this is a first forced fight. Take 3 shots, you kind of space them out, it's fine. Most of the time I'll later end up using rockets and just rapid fire. Just spam button. And we just climb up here. We grab a little safety health in this room here. If you really go for like optimized strats, you don't take that, but it's like right on the way there anyway.
And in a marathon, safety is always good.
Yeah. So, for people that don't know, this is a Metroidvania, or lovingly referred to by many people in the community as a Meowtroidvania.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's a very, well, fairly short game, even in a casual playthrough. Like, you can pick it up and beat it probably in about 3-4 hours or something.
Yeah, I do recall that's how long I took to beat this.
So, this is a segment where the mech doesn't fit in the little hole, and, well, the cat does. The cat's very small.
Also, why does a cat swim? I thought cats hated water.
Yeah, and so the first cutscene at the start, where the professor stops you near the water, he scares the cat into swimming, and then the cat's like, you know what, this is fine. If I'm doing this anyway, might as well swim.
Yeah.
And here we grab our first power-up, which is the rockets. Now, the intended thing to do is to go to the right and test out your rockets. Actually, you don't even need to go there to grab the mech. But we just go left and back up. You can at least see that when you touch a teleporter, when you don't have a mech, you just get one back. Yeah, we just kind of go back, because this is way faster than going through the whole area to test out the rockets and figure out how that all works. Now, we're going to come up on the first glitch. This is technically a frame-perfect glitch. Hold on. Did I miss doing something? I did. Oh, we're going back down around. I do think I needed to grab the mech at least briefly.
Well, you
That's
go
fine.
back around. Do you have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, of course.
So we've got 3 euros coming in from Coco saying, is it a cat? Is it a mech? It's an amazing killer chair going fast.
Yeah.
Cute.
Factually correct.
I did need to grab this. Right, or it changes when you... It's been a minute. It is literally a non-derusted run that we're doing here. So we're just gonna go through. There's something wrong about what I've done, and I'm not sure. But I guess we're just gonna go vanilla for now. See how this was. Yeah, up. Yeah, normally you go back around and it's fine. I think spawning the mech actually triggers the normal route that be forced. But it's fine, it's, we're back here anyway. Ta-da! So, here we're gonna do the first glitch, which is frame perfect, so we're gonna see if I get it. You have to like exit your mech at a very specific frame. There we go.
Nice.
And that skips this boss fight. And this glitch, the small mech glitch, does a whole heap of things. For one, you're small, so you can fit through holes where you're normally not supposed to go. For two, it despawns a whole bunch of fights. And later on, you'll see something interesting with rockets and boosting along ceilings, if I can do that right. Gonna wait for this frog, that one always gets in the way. Bam. So this is actually, I think, the third speedrun I've ever picked up, and it's just been a very chill, fun little game. I've only ever done one casual playthrough of the game as well. I just basically, after the playthrough, immediately decided, you know what, this is my thing. I'm gonna make this a run that I now do. And I've ran it for a variety of events at this point. So now we're coming into the hub area, where there's three main areas that we have to go through. Aqueducts, heating area, and ventilation shaft. And we're going to do them, well, in the correct order, but a lot of the things that we're going to be doing is not quite correct. Bam.
You're not gonna use any glitches, right?
I mean,
Okay.
well, you see, you're supposed to use the submarine. But if I do it right, oh, wow, that's
I mean, I think you did it right, but then go ahead.
that's not quite right. At least we're right here, so it's fine.
Oh, that's a good checkpoint.
Yep. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna blow that thing up. So you're supposed to use that submarine and then navigate your way through the watery area, because the mech is not allowed to go in the water.
Yeah. Well,
I disagree. So this glitch allows us to do this specific area in the complete wrong order. I think the order of there's three things you need to interact with, and you're supposed to do like, well, 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna do like 2, 3, 1.
yeah, sounds about right to me.
This is an interesting little wall jump. Didn't do that one the first try. That wall jump is strangely fidgety at times. Now we're gonna exit our mech here because we need to swim through a place. On the left here, there's supposed to be destructible blocks. But if you enter there by cat, the game just decides, let's just remove the blocks because otherwise you'll get stuck. I don't know. And here's the conveniently cat-sized treadmill, as the game puts it.
I mean, yeah, it's not that big.
No, conveniently
It's just right.
cat-sized. All right, so we're gonna do another mech drop here. So I do this by almost at the same frame pressing, like a couple of frames apart, pressing the exit and rocket button, which gives you just enough knockback to push you back, but not enough to like make you fall and unable to do other things. These guys are a little bit annoying. And now the pace of the game is going to pick up because we're getting a spin jump.
Oh boy.
It's a double jump that deals 1 damage if you connect with enemies, and it makes you go quite a bit faster in movement along with, of course...
Unless that happens.
Yeah, the frog jumps are like slightly RNG, so sometimes they'll get a little in the way. So while I navigate my way to the next area, I think we might have a message.
We do, and it's a good one. It's 25 euros from Mies LWDA saying, "Love me some chairs and cats with guns. Now I see 3 chairs. Amazing. Kappa. Now to see some Zelda memes. Something is met? What could it be? Good luck on the final run. Cheers."
Oh.
And with that, we have officially met the Glitch and Any % showcase of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Oh, it's gonna be something.
There we go.
But there's still plenty to donate to. Don't forget, there's still the file name and the Sprite Bit Wars open. So yeah, if you're looking for something to donate to, there you go.
So I got a little bit hurt on enemies in a few spots, so I'm moving kind of cautious right now. Usually there's a fair few spots where I just kind of like whatever and damage boost through like that.
I'm gonna go cautious.
Yeah,
Takes damage
you know.
immediately.
I have a habit of saying, you know what, I'm gonna do things a little safe, and then I don't.
Yeah, it sounds like a classic self-jinx kind of thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
So backwards boost, rocket boosting is something you can do with the rocket launcher. Mid-spin jump, because your momentum is all weird. When you launch a rocket, it kind of just propels you forward quite a bit faster. I try to use them as much as possible, but sometimes when you press that D button wrong, you'll end up seeing like rockets go up or down or whatever. And here's a vertical rocket boost. Momentum takes a bit of time to fall down, so if we can just speed that up. If you fall down there, it's a soft lock, by the way, because we're not supposed to be here in the same state we are. And then we're going to go to the last one, which is the second one. All these fish on the dry, well, they should be on the dry, I think, after hitting the next thing. We're going to see a very cool, weird double jump in a bit with the rocket boosting. Just in the next room. So up here, you're supposed to exit your mech and go to the right, but we do this. And if you do it right, you'll go up there. There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
And we're gonna do the small mech glitch twice. Why twice? Well, because there's a mini boss here that if we use the small mech glitch, its AI is frozen. So again, this is a frame perfect glitch, but it saves enough time generally that it is worth it every time, even if you fail it several times in a row. Over the course of the entire run, it probably cuts the run down by more than half, I think. It is. There we go. So that probably still saves time, even though we're just using it for this guy. We can even like exit and re-enter in order to just stand there and shoot it. This thing can like block damage, it moves left and right, shoots homing projectiles. It's very annoying. So we just kind of decide to not have him do anything at all. And now that we have cleaned up the aqueducts, music starts playing.
Actual music.
Yeah, instead of weird ambient noises. It's still weird music, but, you know.
Well, it definitely qualifies as music.
Yep. And this is the most important part in the game. To get the small mech glitch, because we're going to carry this one through 2 whole areas. Along with exiting this one. There we go. So, rocket boosts along the ceiling while in small mech, because your hitbox from your rockets is like slightly above you. It creates this weird momentum thing that you can do along ceilings. We of course call that ceiling boosting, because people are very creative in the speedrun community when it comes to naming tricks. More on tricks and glitches in the next run.
Do you mind if I quickly drop in?
Oh yeah, sure.
So I want to remind everyone that there's still the file name bit war going on. The top 3 options are still tied, which are Miss LW, Yatagami, and Meme Team Wins are all tied at 25 euros. So we will break the tie. You have until this run is over and the next run starts.
All right, so from the aqueducts onto the heater area is very interesting because you cannot at all exit your mech while in there. That is one of the reasons why this specific moment for small mech is so important. What we're doing after the first few rooms, we're gonna go through the exit to pick up the power-ups we need to hit the trigger to cause us to say this area is beaten, and then we just exit through the exit again. We're not gonna see the front area at all. And we're gonna skip 3 boss fights by doing so as well. We've already skipped like several fights here and there due to small mech as well, but there's so many little spots where small mech is useful that pointing out all of them is... yeah, here's another fight, technically. So instead of taking the door, we take the tiny cat hole, and that's the little gap there, that one right there, which we're now at the exit of the area. So this area can get really annoying, so I like to take it a little bit safe there. The wait here to never be this lava stream. I'm gonna kill this thing and the one up here. Oh, missed that shot. Yeah, come on. There we go. That guy's got a lot of health. Just about make that if you just hold left and jump. There's another fight here. And over here we get the cooling unit, and the cooling unit allows us to shoot 3 rockets before overheating instead of just the 2. Now here's the heaters that we need to blow up for the objective of the area, and there's the boss fight that down right there that we just completely ignore as well.
Boss fight? No, thank you.
No, we don't have time for boss fights.
And they're slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, thoughts on the game?
Looks fun. I definitely should play it sometime.
You should. It's a lot of fun. I was actually thinking of revisiting this at some point, but yeah, the aesthetics and everything really stands out.
Now you have a dash?
Yes.
Ooh, now it becomes truly a speedrun.
Yeah, so the dash plus the double jump in this game, due to the momentum of it, really makes for very cool movement, and it's very satisfying if you get like the rhythm of it going. All right. So, did you like how I just kind of basically skipped the entire area?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's
if we do that again in the next one?
Sounded good.
Yeah.
Exciting.
So this next area I like to refer to as the Meowtle Gear Solid area.
The Meowtle Gear Solid?
Yep.
Nice.
Because you're supposed to like sneak around in cat mode on these very tight little corridors and not get seen, and it's a very weird, cramped area. And instead of going to the right, we do this, and we're at the exit.
That sounds about
Solid.
I mean, yeah. It's a fast, at least.
Yep. So we are absolutely not supposed to be here. And we're also not supposed to fight this boss with the mech. You're supposed to use those 2 turrets at the corners. But we have a mech, and rockets, and bullets, and as it turns out, that's very useful against the boss fight that you're supposed to slowly chip away at.
You just said it and everything just happened there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I blinked. Did I miss it?
Yep, you did. There was an actual boss fight there.
Yeah, as I said, I blinked, so I missed it.
So now we exit through the exit, because we don't know what front entrances are in this game. And you're supposed to do this with your cat form still to navigate all the way up. But we have the mech, and that makes for like this weird situation where you can double jump out of just hovering in the air due to those weird air ducts being unlocked. So now we're going to go through a gauntlet area, and then another gauntlet area, and after that's the final boss fight.
Wait.
So there's just a lot of movement and shooting things, and
But no boss gauntlets.
no boss gauntlet. No. This is not a Mega Man game.
I mean, you're known for that.
I know. I like Mega Man. Mega Man's great.
It could have been, but yeah.
So there is a trick you can do, but since I haven't de-rusted at all, I'm not going to do that. It allows you to skip that one dialogue area that I just, like, it's 2 seconds, I don't want to potentially waste like 30 seconds attempting the trick to...
To save 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Right.
Just gotta do it the old-fashioned way. This is kind of a bop, but we're out of it very quickly.
No. Finally, good music.
So I'm gonna go back into the ship, pick up this key.
Was it a
cat
key?
goes meow.
Are
It's
you
an
sure
actual
it's a key?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I heard sometimes keys look like swords and swords look
Yeah,
like
you
keys.
know,
And
there's something about Devil May Cry and having tridents that are actually just keys or that sort of stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
it confused me.
Yeah, you know, everything's a key unless it's not.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. And now we go, hey, we got the key to exit here. Bam. Then, oops. Might have to redo a little small mech glitch here. Luckily, there's a save point right here. Oh,
What the?
okay, I did get it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's fine.
That looked.
Yeah, that save point is very useful. I kind of double tapped on the shoulder after the dialogue. It happens. So this is the gauntlet area. There's a lot of things you can dash through, under, over. Certain areas have a lot of enemies in them, like this one, that you can just mostly skip over. These tubes with enemies in them. The rockets take out both the tube and the enemy in one shot. Shoutouts to Gemini Man from Mega Man 3, because that's literally this mechanic.
It's been a hot minute since I played that game, but
Oh yeah, Mega Man 3 is fantastic.
Oh, it's the same bubbly-esque layout.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, and so here's a mandatory fight, because mostly because of these guys, but the door at the end doesn't open either if you don't kill them all. You can kill absolutely everything in the room, even if it hasn't technically spawned yet.
Oh boy.
Yep.
And
so
they're
I think
all
there's,
locked as well.
Where was it? There we go. There's a guy there. I think there's a guy here. There's someone. There we go. There we go. There's something there. There's only one enemy that you cannot kill doing this, and that is because the enemy is not damageable unless they are triggered to hit a wall. Or gonna trigger the one only enemy that you cannot kill beforehand. Launch 3 rockets in him and out the door.
Nice.
So I'm gonna take a safety save here because this next area sometimes trips me up, and because there's just a lot of little things that can damage you, like those tubes and the lava and everything there. And the next room is also quite tricky. Gonna shoot him normally, blast this guy, and exit room. So this is a little bit like, you see all these mechanics that we've seen throughout the game. This mech drop is basically developer intended. The dev is really cool about glitches in the game, and he doesn't patch them out all that much.
Nice.
And so he set that one up to be like, it's just a kind of a freebie if you do the glitchy strats. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Now we have
There
to
we
be
go. Nah, I'm
careful.
fine. No more enemies. So here we have, remember those cannons from the one boss fight that we didn't use?
Yeah?
There's one here, and we actually use this one.
What?
So this is what you're supposed to do on that fight. And then you run away from the lasers and use it again, etc., etc. And now we're gonna have a auto-scroller, so I'm gonna hand it over to the host to talk about a few things while I do an auto-scroller.
Yes, I do have a thing to talk about. Namely, we have the wonderful Nepomuk donating 420, saying meme team wins. And that, of course, goes to setting the file name to meme team wins.
Alright, we got good frog patterns. There is while it is an auto-scroller, the enemy patterns you still have to you have to get them all before the next bit of the auto-scroller kind of auto-triggers. So it is an auto-scroller, yes, but you can control it with how fast you kill the enemies and that sort of things. No? And now there's gotta be a couple of these guys. Enemy RNG here is slightly different again. I'm setting it up so that I can hit both the frog and the guy that's carrying it. Sometimes it doesn't entirely work. And now there's complete RNG on what we see from the enemies here. So we want to see things that we can just kill in one go, like these guys or the frogs. Not those, because they drop an additional one and you might not be ready for it.
How long is this elevator shaft?
It's basically done after this guy. All right. So one final small mech glitch getting set up. And this one is important for the final boss.
Why exactly?
Because we're gonna despawn the first phase, kind of.
That sounds like a faster strat.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, how many phases are there?
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
we
like
skip
half
the
of the
first
fight,
one.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad.
I do want to get it. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Still very much worth it, because that first phase of the boss is annoying and don't want to deal with that. So these areas are very cool. I just like the movement tech there if you do it right. Try to skip as much damage as we can. Not always doing a great job at it.
Yeah. Take damage as
Yeah.
saying while saying it.
It's how that goes, right?
Yeah.
Gonna kill that guy. The one on the left is annoying because it can go invulnerable. You can only damage it when it's in the right state. Alright. Gotta take a safety save here. So, how's it going?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah?
This seems like a really difficult boss.
It's,
He can't hurt you, but
yeah. Should be using rockets in between though. It's a little
Yeah.
But it's funny that, like, because of the small mech glitch, somehow that guy's hitbox is just not big enough to hit you, even though it clearly hits
I mean,
low.
it's going through you.
Yeah.
How is it not big enough to hit you?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, background presumably.
Yeah.
Hitboxes, please.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, we do actually have to kill these. Couple more fights before the boss fight.
Oh, there's that guy again. I thought
Yeah.
it was a boss fight. It's not. It's just a tough enemy.
No, it's just a tough one, yeah. We are almost done with the run, though. You can clearly tell that I'm a little bit more rusty than I thought it would be, but it's fine. We were so underestimate. I have to show people what it looks like when you don't go underestimate.
Exactly.
Come on. Ugh, I'm just gonna... Normally he, like, hovers behind the right side of that thing. All right. These guys, cool. Skip more enemies and the final required fight before we're in boss fight territory. So this one. There we go. All right, so we take the safety save, and now I'm gonna need to keep count. I don't see, it should be 10, but we're gonna see. So this is the first phase now, because we got small mech. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're gonna actually spawn the first phase. And you're gonna see that he's basically gonna have like 1 or 2 health remaining. I think I undershot by 1 missile, but 2 shots to kill the first phase of the fight seems completely fine by me. Final boss is actually a little tricky, so we're gonna just do our best. All right, so health at the top of the screen.
2 missiles.
Yep. Yeah, undershot by 1. If you do it wrong, you hard lock the game, it just crashes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so if you over damage, then that's a problem.
So the game,
Right.
so the boss has to live
Yep.
for you to.
So this is the final boss. I'm gonna try and play it safe enough. It's actually quite a tricky fight. You can do a variety of things that are similar to what you can do. We got him though, relatively quickly. There is one glitch that you can do here, but you have to do it on the left side of the screen, otherwise the game locks. There is a pattern with the glitches in that sense. I try to do it generally, but it's a little unsafe to do. It allows you to duplicate your mech and do the exit sequence with your mech.
Oh, nice.
But time will be coming up pretty shortly once we enter the spaceship at the end of this little run. We saved the doggo. We're now cat and doggo best friends.
Aww.
And time.
So this is how you go overestimate.
This is how you go overestimate. Yeah.
Ah, now I know how to do
just
it.
a little bit though. Yeah. But hey, thanks for having me with this impromptu. Suddenly, we're running way under. Let's have an extra run. Cool stuff. I don't know. Follow me on Twitch. Names everywhere.
Yes.
Do that.
Follow him.
Yeah.
Good
Thank you.
times.
Thank you for that amazing run, KillerChair. Speaking of the next run, I believe that would be A Link to the Past by Xita sitting on the right there.
Yeah.
Me?
We're gonna change seats.
Please don't go overestimate.
I'll try.
Well, with that being said, let's go to an intermission. We'll be setting up and then soon we'll be back with A Link to the Past.